Hi guys! Welcome back to my channel, and on today's video, this is a very special video guys, and I'm so happy today guys. I'm overjoyed and I can't explain my feeling. That's why I'm here today presenting myself to you guys. I'm super happy guys. I'm just super happy. Finally, I have a chance to talk about this, and this is about like money matters again. And I'm super happy today guys because finally, oh shucks, I'm super happy. Finally, I can tell you guys that we already achieved our first month emergency fund. And I'm super happy, like, oh, I can't explain my feeling. It's just overwhelming. But at the same time, very happy that this day come to our life. Because it's really hard. It's hard to save up money for emergency fund. And we've been so many days that it's really hard to save up. But we prioritize it. That's why we're here today. And I'm sharing this because it's just, I'm so glad, and I want you guys to join me in this journey of saving, investing, and living a debt-free life. So, I'm gonna share you guys how we did save our money for our emergency fund, what is emergency fund, and then so that you can apply this strategies that I did, that we did, my husband and I, so that you can have your saving emergency fund as well. So here are my tips. So what is an emergency fund? Based on the dictionary, an emergency fund is a stash of money set aside to cover the financial surprises life throws your way. These unexpected events can be stressful and costly. And here are some top emergencies people face: job loss, medical, or dental emergencies. So itong emergency fund, ginagamit to kapag may mga bagay sa buhay mo na nangyari, na unexpected. Kagaya nga na nawalan ka ng trabaho, may medical expenses kang nag-arise kasi nagkasakit ka, and sort of those things. So yung mga related doon ha. Kaya napaka-importante na may emergency fund. Bakit napakasaya ko na reach na namin na meron na kaming 1 buwan ng emergency fund? Kasi guys, majority of Americans doesn't have emergency fund at their banks. And probably Filipinos will do the same or is in the same phase. And it's very like hard to really save up money. And you might feel that I'm conceited or whatever, but guys, we done so much hardship in order to achieve this. And I'm super proud of my husband, super proud of ourselves that we are here. I am here with you guys talking about this. And this is what we did for almost a year. Kaya nandito kami ngayon. So we really stick to the budget. So the first thing that we do is that we set up our budget, we stick to it. It's really hard. At first, our budget is really way over expense. Like we always overspend. Ang hirap kapag you're sticking to the budget because you really need to be disciplined. You need to discipline yourself that you need to do this. You can't spend that money. This money is for this money is for that, and no wants basically. Every dollar that coming in our bank, we set aside everything and then put it on our bills. So the first thing we did is set up a budget, stick to the budget because that's your game plan. We need to prioritize our needs, our basic needs. That's why we put the money aside, especially for the expenses, for the major expenses only. These are necessities guys, rents, insurances, then like utilities. These 3, dito talaga nauubos yung pera namin, and also our car payments. And then, lastly, yung food namin. Kasi basically, yung food, pwede mong i-adjust yun eh. So, kaya medyo nalaleft behind yung food. We're not like giving or throwing our monies on foods. Anyways, budget is separate topic, so I don't want to tackle that. This is all about emergency fund. So that's the first step that we did. And then the second step that we did is we do an automatic direct deposit on a separate savings account. Again, we do an automatic direct deposit from our main bank to a separate savings account para hindi namin nakikita yon, so that we're not gonna see those money and those money will just grow because it's high yield interest savings account. So we just put our money there constantly, like slow and consistent. That's really the key in this game, guys. You really need to take away money. On our case, we started this journey January of 2018, and it took us a year in order to save us for 1 month emergency fund because we only just take $100. That's just what we afford. We only take $100 every paycheck. Imagine we are family of one income only because I stopped working in the marketplace. And imagine, guys, just a background story. I've been working for almost 10 years and my husband almost worked the same time, like almost 10 years as well, 8 to be exact. And this is just the moment that we just save up for 1 month emergency fund. And it's kind of like sad because it took us a while to really control our finances and being like into intentional living and really take care of our finances. But that's how it is. That's why, guys, I'm encouraging you to do the same because it's really hard. Imagine, I don't want you guys to like work 10 years and then you just like realize that you don't have money. It's just kind of sad, and I don't want you guys to be in that position. I remember when my husband is really tired working, he told me that it's just too exhausting at work. I want to tell him that you can rest, but at the same time, I can't say that. I just need to encourage him because he's the only provider for our family and we don't have money to sustain or even give him 2 days off, like, because we don't have money saved. And it's sad, like it's very what do you call this, nakakapanghina at nakaka-degrade na bagay sa buhay mo, pero you need to overcome and stay strong on those situations. That's why we are here now. We already save up. It means that he can do days off. I mean, we have money for that if in case something really bad happened in our lives. And I hope not, because we don't want to deplete our emergency fund as of the moment. So please, Lord. Anyways, so that's our 2 strategies that we did in order to save up money for emergency fund. First, we set up a budget and we stick to it. Like no more lattes, no more extra lattes. We never eat out a lot. I always cook at home so that I can save money. I never go out. So many things like that. So we're really disciplined about it, and I'm super proud of myself and my husband as well because we did all of that in order to save up money. And then another thing is we do an auto direct deposit on a separate saving account so that we don't see those money. It's being taken away as soon as the paycheck comes. We set up that so that the money is just there, growing. So that's my best tip, guys. I encourage you guys to join me in this journey and to do the same so that you can have emergency fund and then you can rely to yourself. Hindi yung kapag na problema ka or something really bad happened to your life, ang unang-una mong ginagawa is to ask your friend for money. There's nothing wrong about that. It's just that it's kind of like hard if you're relying every single time to your friends and family in order to save you financially. And I think we shouldn't live like that because that's not the Lord's will in our lives. Basically, He wants us to be, live abundantly and be a blessing to others. And if we want to live our life like that, basically we're not being a blessing to our family and to our friends, but we are being a burden, and we don't like that in our lives. And we're looking forward to save up 3 to 6 months of emergency fund. So I'm looking forward for an updated video if we're gonna hit our second month of emergency fund. So the formula, guys, in identifying how much is your monthly emergency fund cost is your budget. Basically, of how much expenses are you guys having in a month to month basis. That's how you identify how much money you need for emergency fund for a month, for 2 months, for 3 months, or even for a year. So our goal is to save up 3 to 6 months of our emergency fund so that we can have that cushion. Other people is saving up to 2 years of emergency fund. So it's really depends on your strategy and on your, like, depends on you. Thank you guys for watching my video for today, and don't forget to like, subscribe in my channel, and guys, I hope that this encourage you to save money, invest money, and then live a debt-free life, because that's my really ultimate goal for this 2020 and for the rest of my life. And thank you guys. Join me in this journey.